Okay guys, now we have all the flow working great. So when somebody completes the form, we save the data in our table, then we show it on our admin panel page. So we can manipulate the data and we can change the status, and also we can delete the lead if we don't need it anymore. But in some cases we need to add some extra validation for the people who completes the form too frequently. So in this video we'll create another validation that will check if the customer already completed the form in the last 24 hours. So to do that we'll use the email field, because this is somehow unique to a person. It's not unique, but it's more unique than its first name or last name or the phone number. So to do that we'll go back to the functions and create a function for validation. We already have it here, if you remember when we did it for the email field. So we'll add here another if statement, but before we can do that, we'll have to create a function that actually returns the date. So to do that we'll create function getDate, create a variable date created, and we'll create a new date time date, and here we'll add the format that we will use. You can find all these formats on Google if you are looking for PHP date format. And as you can see here, we have a lot of examples, and you can construct your date as you wish. And here we'll add the time, hours, minutes, and that's it. Also we'll change the code date created, and we'll add the format again here, just to be sure. Okay, and return date created. But in order to validate the email, in order to validate this, we'll have to create another field here in our table that will hold the date created in order to be able to validate the interval of 24 hours. So we'll create date created, and here we'll select date, and here we'll add 100, save, and let's see if it's working. We'll go back to our function here and add date created, which will be get date, and let's add another lead. Let's complete it, check the box, and see what we have here. As you can see here, we have the date, and we are all set for the validation. So in order to check if this is working, we'll have to go back to our function, this one, and here we'll create another function that will select from our database the last lead that was entered with certain value in the last hours, in the last 24 hours. So to do that, we'll have to create a function check lead exists, and this will get the parameter email, and here we will have global vpdb, and check lead equal to vpdb get results, and we'll have select all from vpdb prefix where date created greater than yesterday, and this should be okay. Just we don't have the yesterday variable, so we'll have to create it, and we'll create another function here which will be get yesterday, and this function will be right here, get yesterday. Start date will be today, which is mb timestamp equal to we'll change the today date, and we'll get the yesterday by this using this function. Start date, which is today, start date equal to date, timestamp, and return start date, and check lead exists. We'll call this function here just to be sure that yesterday it's working good. Let's complete the form again. We have an error here. Too few arguments. Okay, we need to add here email, because we added here a parameter. And as you can see here, it's working good. It returns the yesterday date. So we have everything in place. So check lead actually now should have some values. Also, we can limit here for 1 and send again. And default property prefix. Let's see. It's a typo here. As you can see, we already completed this form using this email, so in the last 24 hours. So it returns an object here. So here we return check lead. So here we'll add another if statement. Check lead will be this. So if it's not empty, this means that somebody already completed the form with this email address. So we'll invalidate the form. Also tag you already completed this form in the last 24 hours. Okay, send. You already completed this form in the last 24 hours. And if we add another letter here, you already completed this form in the why? I didn't complete it with this email. Where? Oh, okay. And also we need to add and where email equals to email. Now it should work. Let's see first of all if it invalidates the form. We have some errors here. We have a syntax error here. I think we need to add code here. No, it's not that. Where date created. Oh, we don't need the where anymore. You already completed, okay, and now it should work. Let's see. Good. And now if we complete again the form and add it again here and hit the send button, as you can see, it find a record in our database, so it won't let the user to submit the form. Let's refresh it, and as you can see here, we have only one entry with the double M, so it's working good. Great, guys. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.